Sportsnet. I'm Tyler, along with my partners Larry and Alex. So, Alex, I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
With the addition of LaMarcus Aldridge, are the Spurs your NBA Finals prediction champions?
You know, I thought they were going to be last year, but I think they are once again next year. I mean, adding LaMarcus Aldridge to the mix already with the best power forward of all time, Tim Duncan. You know, he's not called Mr. Fundamental for a reason. You know, he's Mr. Fundamental for a reason, and he's really going to do great with Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is definitely going to teach him some moves, and I mean the Spurs are a great chemistry team. They know how to play together. They know how to pass the ball very well. I mean, and they got one of the best coaches ever to coach a team, Craig Popovich.
So you feel like the Spurs can be the team that dethrones Golden State?
Golden State is very young, and that's the difference between Spurs. The Spurs are very old. They have a lot of veterans, and Golden State has some young players that are becoming veterans. Stephen Curry's becoming one, but I think the Spurs do have a chance to dethrone them. They know the game very well, and they're gonna do great this season.
So we have a call here. It's Cal from Miami, Florida. Cal, what's your question?
All right, the Portland Trailblazers, as you mentioned, have lost LaMarcus Aldridge, but they also lost their center Robin Lopez, and also the Los Angeles Clippers just recently lost DeAndre Jordan, and it's rumored that they're going to be trading away Jamal Crawford. How do you think those two teams are going to do in the Western Conference?
They won't. I love Damian Lillard. Don't get me wrong with this. He's now the star of the Trailblazers. He can't lead a team in the Western Conference by himself. In the Eastern Conference, I think they can do well, but too hard in the Western Conference. If they make the playoffs, it'll be an 8 seed next year. What do you think?
I think the Western Conference has definitely competitive players. Damian is a very competitive player. You know, he knows how to play the game very well. He's very athletic. He's very big for his size. He plays very big for his size, is what I mean. But I mean, like you said, Damian Lillard is not going to be good by himself. He needs another player that really is going to play with him also. I mean, compared to Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, you know, Tony Parker, all the other players, you know, he's not going to be as good as he's going to be without him.
So we'll talk about competitive. We're going to switch gears here. About competitive, the NL Central and the MLB. So competitive, that conference where you could see, that division where you could see three teams from that division making the playoffs into the 2 wild cards and the division champion. Let me ask you, who do you think will get out of that division into the playoffs?
Well, I think the Cardinals are definitely going to win the division. That's almost a guarantee. But it's a hard-fought race who's going to go into the wild card, because 2 teams might actually, from the NL Central, make it to the wild card depending on what happens. The Cubs are in there. I think they're going to make it if the playoffs will start now. But the Cubs, the Pirates, the Cincinnati Reds are still in there. And the Brewers, I think, are 10 games back. But they're on a little bit of a run. So it's going to be an interesting wild card race throughout the season.
I feel like 2 teams are going to get out there. It's just going to come down to who is better, Cubs or Pirates. Because I have a feeling that the Giants, I mean, when you're a defending champion, it's kind of hard to not make the playoffs, even though they have figured out a way to do it before. That's going to be it for Sportsnet here. Along with Larry and Alex, I'm Tyler. Good night.